for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Let's see what's going on here.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver
If we want to
we
rest,
can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge
the
now
truth,
and then.
my mom.
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base? Oh, fine.
Just don't spoil
Remember
the
that
ending for me
detective story
this
Paimon read
time.
before? Well, the offer is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon
Well,
as it
you
came out and have
read
a quiet place to read it. Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep.
Well,
We
you
need to be up
doing a good
first
rest
thing in
on
the
the
morning to
for
get
10.
in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that.
Go to
style
pretty
at
slow
all.
read the
You know
Mom.
it's a detective novel? It's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good. No!
Oh.
Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais
Yeah,
Marmonia.
he is new,
Monsieur
but-
Nourilette wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Marmonia and asked Monsieur Nourilette in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Hello, stars. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Nivelette! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However,
Which one's situation?
you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating. It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends,
What are you
as you
talking
did in
about?
your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't
I
come?
think this is a short clip.
No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany
Tell her
me.
for the one
I
important
must take you with me.
discussion.
Lady Furina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I hope that justice will be served in this matter.
Yep.
Don't
Bad
overthink
tune
it.
now.
I'll go find someone to
On the beat.
arrange the meeting.
No, it's not. Hostile futuri implant.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Damn. This is all.
I assume you see it the
This
same
name
way,
is so long.
Miss Farina?
The convent.
Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally,
So,
there's no need to
what
introduce the nation's revered eunuchs to me.
That's what we
Hello.
do.
The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
It's totally.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the Fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However,
Which one
if you
proposal?
absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger,
哦，你真确认
I
了。
have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that
Please be
father will
careful.
be returning
They will.
soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this
He is
problem is
scared.
even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible.
Oh,
I
this
suspect that
two
there's something else
crisis
behind
is
Child's
about
disappearance. I was
2
only willing to
hours
share this
equals
information
4
with
to
you
5
because you are
hours.
friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back
Quantum
to her
quickly
in detail.
just looks like 3 to
The
4
knave
hours.
did not seem satisfied by my
Just
proposal,
finish this.
but she still agreed to go along with it for the time
Won't
being.
it be more
Her words
compliment
were,
to have
"We will
an
talk
official
more
from
once we
Fontaine
have
do
that
this?
report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your
Well,
eyes
it's
may
a
discern
woman.
relevant details
Guy.
there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, Neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the
Well,
fortress
tell us
during
off,
your
friend.
detention.
After all.
This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task. Reluctantly.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropede's entrance on Terengineer once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on Trump
You didn't even consider the fact will be prisoners.
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted
Well,
to
like
legal
it's
staff,
something food by
regardless of
mom.
the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Are you leaving now?
He sure does a lot.
I'll have that and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we're about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meropede. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Oh, what is that I
Oh,
hear?
holy
Is it the
shit.
taste of a breaking story?
Hey, you can't hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
What?
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
For spoiling the ending of the detective, the real Empiric.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable.
See? I told
That's
you,
pretty
Paimon.
despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meropede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so this meal is on me.
Look at the Paimon.
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Oh, damn.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh?
She looks like it's paid off for
Just
the
how much
Morlocks.
did you order?
$800
Well, guess we have got...
Wait. So she looks like yes.
Alright, Neverlet, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede.
it's a
from
secret.
Terengineer. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have.
It looks
of
like
the
the
depths.
Batman
The
is a
Fortress of
person.
Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing.
And the rest
I
of them.
mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison.
Now,
Even
looks
though
like
you are going
dangerous.
there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean
keep
he is
that
not
in
privy
mind.
to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, it's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
So here's the water studying in other quest. Let's continue this.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a
Alright,
criminal
we
in
have arrived.
Fontaine.
Never mind. Quip. Okay, baby. Okay, she's holding.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
It looks
she's
like
got
the
a
other
point.
is
Well, I've finished
turnabout is
transferring you. You two
is,
will register
explain the
here,
issues.
and Moret will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above.
That's right.
Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble.
You really have an
Considering
eye
how
for
fond Lady
criminals.
Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
I think it's complete.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay! Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler!
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
Dang, this is I've never seen this in a person. Damn. Well, you go to the prison area.
So, are you one of the
You
guards
just
here?
no speaking.
Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Why were you sent to bring us in?
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive.
Have you ever seen the Duke?
Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming
Yeah,
newcomers
he
is
not.
a job I've picked
He
up
really
to earn some
not.
extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
Fortress of Meripede.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede? Huh. It looks like there are other new
I don't know,
arrivals
you think
too.
something about
Oh,
something
they
said.
sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now.
If we're gonna get found
we need
out.
to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so...
You just leave us.
Go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so... good luck.
Does this mean that
What was that all about?
get ready to fight?
Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560.
This is gonna show me.
Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you
So
are
you
friends
must
of
be-
the Codex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler
Right.
and Paimon,
This
correct?
take great care for
Mr.
us.
Deacon here was responsible for
Splendid
your welcome.
trip.
I
You
trust you were satisfied with his guidance? Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise. If you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime. No credit coupons necessary.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time.
Alright,
here.
take his
Dig
leave.
in, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
But I hope he doesn't know too much already.
Give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Let's follow
No
the...
wonder Charlotte's so interested.
This is so huge, but this is unreadable. But unfortunately, I didn't find the 7th stop.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the Fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
It just lends that them
Your
just
point.
chit-chat.
By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no.
You could say
We shouldn't drop our guard so
he's...
quickly.
The question is us.
It seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude,
Alright,
right?
let's follow the Duke.
We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Yeah. Penetration ring.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, Traveler? Interesting?
Since
But I
you
must warn
know
you
me
that your
too well.
sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a
Every day is
penetration ring?
important. Don't get injured.
No. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a
Okay,
business.
go to the next one.
That is something you can
Oh. See temperature. Oh, too hot.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon.
All timer
Wait,
here.
what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez. That guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry. Forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later.
Oh.
In the Fortress of Maripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons, if you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Maripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Maripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant
Okay,
machine
thank
factory.
you, Your Grace.
There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
Nanny?
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
Nothing matter.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work
Nothing
in front
matter.
of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. I'm just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
Oh, well, this basement just made the nanny. Oh, I think I should... this is the first time this character. I never see this.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sijween.
It's way.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce
His
you.
name is Sijween.
This is the infirmary, and Sijween here is the Fortress of Maripede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details.
This area is cleaning. Follow me.
Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here. What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
Main thing is that it's free.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure. Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meripede independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Thank you for your hospitality.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Yeah, this is Bugs. That's odd.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or
He probably knows more than he's letting on. But there's nothing we can do about that. There was one other important thing. That is, Princess here. If I dare to guess, and look, there's something over there. It's perverse that he's up to something here too. You're up early today, Paimon. Well, that's not happen. We're doing some rest. He told her everything. Okay, well, no way. What? Tell him? That's scary. Okay, we'll use this machine. Start challenges, and well, it's only use a minute. Yes, it looks like it's a destroy, you know? Oh, so this is jump. Okay, so here's a new jump, and there's a fix this. Oh, there you go. So this is test.
Paimon overthinking things.
But this is now weird.
Yeah, Paimon thinks so too.
It all is done,
He
Paimon.
probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny." Ugh. Even though Paimon Starman wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet
And temperature is
Lynn
already
first,
too
right?
hot. Holy crap.
He probably just finished up his work too. He should be around here somewhere. Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Well. Oh, there it is.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Hey, over here.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
No, what's like the mission to find
You scare so easily
Annie.
now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that
The
bad.
question is,
The missing
what
wallets
are
all
you
in the
two really
leftmost drawer of
doing
the
here?
Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The
What
House
is
of the
the
Hearth
house
has been
so
investigating this for a very long
interest
time,
about the
trying to uncover its
secret?
mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
Oh,
It
he
was
knew
this
it.
information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and related to that secret.
You already said everything.
Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette
Trevor
send
just
you
heard it. What did Paimon say?
Lena's been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child 2, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up?
Sorry,
Even though we have
I
different
must
objectives,
refuse.
we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meripede. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be
I
thinking
mean,
pretty hard
the
about
considers if
Of course
things
he
get
is.
serious.
Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well.
Well, business
I
song.
was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of Meripede has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right.
What?
We'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far.
Yeah, this is the first
We have a
hungry.
few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must...
I'm going back and just eating some food. As long as you are here long enough.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again. Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean
Have
and
some
the work
advice
being
for
pretty
us,
tiring.
old timer.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place. I like your attitude. I can,
Hating
let you in
rules.
on something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself.
Dang, it's
Right?
invisible.
But what they
Not a
don't
perk.
tell you is
It
that
is
the
part
rules
of
aren't
loot.
exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Have some advice from us, old timer.
What do you mean?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know
What
them or
did-
not, once you
What
break
do
one,
turbans repeat?
you might
Please,
encounter something
question.
even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that.
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and would tell you?
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough.
Duck.
Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? Come and find me once you've been here longer. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop.
It's possible then someone
Just call me
would
the
just
Duck.
disappear?
Bye-bye now.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him? Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place.
And it's okay. Alright, let's get the list. Oh damn. Already sleep. Holy crap.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need
What's
to
that?
wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night,
Is this
Traveler.
dream?
Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our
Oh,
investigation
start idea.
tomorrow.
Keep looking. Oh, this area. Damn. Agent of Trapped.
Are you awake, Traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night?
Maybe I can use his vision.
Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream?
Ugh. The dream was a little hazy.
Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here. So what did you see in the dream? To know where Child went?
Let's spend some compounds to skip walks.
Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoner! listeners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons. What's the plan for today? Huh? You want to spend our coupons on slacking off already? We'd better go
Oh,
to
you're
work
going
and earn
back
some
on
more
the same
coupons
place
first.
from the
We'll
walk.
have more room to relax once we've got some spare
There we go.
coupons to fall back on. Let's go! It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us
Already
skulking
on
about,
it.
he's sure to give us an earful.
So doing the same job. It doesn't seem to be getting easier.
Alright, finished. Paimon's beat. But after so many shifts, it seems we're really
Going.
getting the hang of it now.
Got
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, hey there! We've
Wow,
seen you
Chief.
before. Your assigned workspace is really close,
Hey,
isn't it?
Chief.
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet. I've been working here for almost 15
We
years.
just haven't quite
Even the foreman
learned
Grain
all
Bill always
the
calls me
routes.
Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the
The
work here in
hidden
the
rules.
production zone better than
That's
the back of
what
my
they
hand.
called, right?
Alright, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this,
So
you
the
might be putting yourselves
conditioners
in danger.
in this case are
Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen. If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what? Oh, don't scare Paimon!
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers
never
couldn't
hear
hold
the
a
guy?
candle to him. One time,
Did you ever see
he
him?
tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later,
Well,
some
give it
people
a try.
went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
What the? How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
It sounds like a good idea to
Oh?
me.
You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself.
Going back to the
Now I
cafeteria.
kind of regret ever telling you.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try? Alright, if you insist.
So let's go investigation.
Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her
Oh,
hopes
something's
up.
on the
What
top.
would you like to do this afternoon? Since we have time now, let's focus on investigating some more.
Are you less scared of him?
Oh, hello. You two are the ones who were with His Grace.
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and I... Oh, it's hard to say. Maybe I am.
Oh, okay.
He's
You
got
want
a
to
very
take
overwhelming
his
presence.
place.
It makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of...
What are you doing in it? I think it's Nanny or something.
Oh, wonderful.
And the house Nanny's
I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him, it won't be long before we get more leads. Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Huh? Credit coupons? Why are you giving us these?
Oh, so now you remember our names.
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon. No need to tease me, okay? I won't trip on the same step twice. Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me in front of His Grace. Here are the extra credit coupons he gave me. I'd like you to have them.
Huh?
What? No. Is this clear slip? It's time for the rest.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go rest?
Nothing happened.
Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. Let's get to bed early.
Last one. Let's go walk in a production storm.
The dawn of a new day. Paimon feels like we're getting used to life as convicts. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you have planned for us?
If possible.
But Paimon really hopes the foreman will be in a better mood today.
Let's do it in Sam's job.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that badly?
Sure. Let's just say we really want to test our limits. Nice! We did well today. Let's keep it up! Ooh, Paimon's had it. Who knew that processing these widgets would be so tiring?
Come on, now it's time for Paimon. Heh. He just...
That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet?
You're just like these. Let's now.
It's just work, work, and more work. Paimon's little body can't handle this much longer. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's
That
lunchtime.
would be quite a disappointment.
Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down her spine. What's going to happen? But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? What?
Huh?
There's no use to just guessing all day. Paimon's stomach has been grumbling the whole time. Let's just eat already.
Oh, this is ugly.
Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky meal.
There's something wrong with this meat.
What? What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food?
Someone went to mention before.
Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What kind of chef would make food like this? What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it?
Ugh.
I'm about to go report the
That's
numbers for
disgusting.
today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine
A
to me.
plot
Totally
trick
normal.
knits.
You better hurry up and chow down.
How could this be fun?
Oh, okay.
Hey, don't leave! You barely even looked at it! Hey! Ugh, what should we do now?
Strange
Woolsey
meat.
wouldn't even
Oh,
give us the
Jesus
time
Christ.
of day. Is he trying to hide something?
Hey, it was.
Yeah,
It was
looks like we
good.
have no other choice. Paimon was positively famished a minute ago, but now she's lost her appetite.
Oh, that's disgusting. Damn. That's Mexican. Then on this guy.
They said, paying
Let's
attention
ask
to every
the
little
nose.
detail is the key to
Let's say.
prosperity. Maybe this is the true meaning of rebirth, not just earning credit coupons.
Siegewing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone?
Hello, Traveler. Paimon? Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work.
And
You also happen to be the
what's there to enjoy here?
in our brain
Really
is
worth watching.
well
I
as
often
here the nurse.
stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work.
Are you talking about pets or people?
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted.
Wait, Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse.
Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling, but I'd much prefer it if you're all happy.
Go on.
Rowan?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are unavoidable at work, you know?
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing.
But she's always
Where's Siege when we
sent
need her
during
anyway?
lunch.
The one time I need to make a quick trip to the infirmary.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siege Wing gets off to.
All I know is finish.
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
Hey, look! There's something here! Looks like a research notebook. That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Are they a fan of Siege Wing? He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans.
You should
There are
thank him for the
significant
intel.
deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty
Well,
is
we got
also very different
someone's
from that
notebook
of
has been
humans.
dropped.
This
Well, I get the rest again. It's time for the rest.
Oh, you want to stop investigating and go rest? Okay. You
Well,
should rest up.
unfortunately,
We'll be
it's
back
not
at it tomorrow.
related to child.
So after working a few days straight, we got some strange meat in our lunch. What was that all about? Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently? Really? Then it looks like that part of the investigation has hit a dead end. Well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. Good night,
Let's
Traveler.
go to the Pocket-Tenant Ring in the afternoon and gain the information.
Oh,
Let's
Paimon
go walk
doesn't
in
wanna get
the
up.
protection
Paimon
zone.
still feels completely exhausted from yesterday. What do you have planned for us?
Let's see if there's any really easy work.
After working here so long,
I
we're
think
really
it's your
starting to
item
get the
of
hang
this.
of it. But
Oh,
doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly.
the Skittles and work on the business. Going back to the cafeteria.
Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
Let's go to the Pocket-Tenant Ring.
What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting.
Let's ask him, see what's going on here.
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instructions. Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand.
Alright,
But
I'll give it a
we
try.
have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think?
Okay.
Interested?
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit coupons?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the Pancration Ring. Okay, great. Let me walk you through the rules. The targets in front of you will pop
get
up
your
one
compass
after
right
another.
here.
You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then you'll win credit coupons. But the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. Game over. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up for it? Thanks for your patronage, mate. Now, let the game begin.
I know this is
Okay,
started.
to hit the
1,
targets, just like Colin said. Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Alright. Okay, got him. That's all perfect. Can't know for sure if you don't let me have a go.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a Pancration match yet, have you? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
But we don't know anything about the fighters. How can we possibly know who to support?
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons,
There's some sort of rules here.
until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but
That's a guess, that's
I
all.
advise you to give it some more thought first.
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too. Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bit.
Oh, okay.
Besides, I don't want to risk ever
Let's
losing
try.
a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that anyway? And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power.
I hear
None of his
you say
opponents
he
even
died?
stood a chance against him. However, in the final match, the organizers told him
This
to
is
take
murder
off
him.
his mask. He refused and never showed up to the fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of
Look at the
by the event's
scenes, what he
organizers.
really looks like.
But everyone remembers that he was someone who cherished honor above all else.
Wearing
In
the
his
mask.
eyes,
Damn.
supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like
Well, give it a try.
curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was...
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
We will?
You're not serious, are you? Look, here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet Here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon. Seems you've made up your mind. Just be sure to protect Paimon, okay?
Betting on both fighters will set
really,
you back
I really
about
noted it.
3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try. Just don't come running back to me if something happens.
It's still spending up.
Seems we had a productive day. Hope we can make even more progress tomorrow.
Okay, finish. Let's go walk in the position zone.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. Paimon still feels completely exhausted from yesterday. What do you have planned for us?
Let's see if there's any really easy walk.
After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang of it. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How are you holding up? Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
And upside sand. Take this.
What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks
Like attention rain.
disgusting. Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now. What would you like to do this afternoon? Sure! If we're not going to work, then let's kill some time at the Pancration Ring.
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
Who are the boxers in the next round?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves? Either way,
Well,
super
by
weird.
trick is for
Since you're
both
new around
fighters.
here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler
It's
is the
got
crowd
scary.
favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible potential. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick... Huh? For both fighters? I can tell you're new to this, but
This
I
is
didn't think
complete.
you were completely clueless.
Nothing found
You
easy.
don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again for you more clearly. You see...
Oh, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupons.
It looks like I have to
All right,
see what's
then,
going on.
if you're absolutely sure. Remember, no refunds once you buy the tickets.
Yeah, we got it. Just shut up and take our coupons.
Do the same thing.
We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good thing it's finally time for bed.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Package here for you. The next
Oh,
time you
this-
buy
this
something, go
is-
pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? Ah, right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package
Oh, this
the
is something
bad
a
thing
little
that
all
Colin
inside.
said would happen. Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
Interesting. Bottle.
Wait,
Rumor is that the boxer went missing.
Are you okay? Let Paimon take a peek too.
He's going to give it a...
It's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks
This place is chock full of strange happenings after all.
Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say.
I found the bottle.
No way! Get that stuff away from Paimon!
Take it out.
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay?
Let's ask him first. I think what's wrong with him?
If there's no way to send it all out, then maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Damn.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico? So what kind of problem did you run into?
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking. Let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable.
Finally, light issues on YouTube live chat.
Only someone monumentally
looks like a
so
big problem, but sometimes,
stupid that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying.
Just reconnected.
Let's just forget.
It looks like he reboot.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Alright, let's go to the basement.
Well, he is the head.
Alright, total collection.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
So it is.
Only you would every ask such a question, so I'm pretty sure you are
you
fine.
Both still okay? Wait, are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon? Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy your curiosity?
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. It makes so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to
I
funding from the
understand.
producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial.
No, I found something. Oh, this box is destroyed. Let's take a look before anyone else show up.
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something?
What are you afraid of?
Maybe not.
We are already
Every page
conveyed
has the Fanta
Conumels.
symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company. Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they? Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being.
Yeah, find a good something.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual.
Let's get some it. Let's end the shift.
Huh. We ended up here without even thinking about it. Want to grab something to eat?
Oh, okay.
Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time.
Let's go investigate.
Whoa! Isn't this the super
Huh.
lucky meal?
Let's go
Looks like
to the
Paimon
population
really
ring.
does get rewarded. Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Population ring. Maybe there's another way.
Seems you're really getting the hang of things at the Pancration Ring now. But just playing the same game over and over? It's getting kinda tiring. Yeah, why don't we have Collins lower the difficulty a little? You know, so we can just breeze through each level.
I think I got something.
A mysterious box.
Yeah, this is in
a
looks like so
bottle
long.
of crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it. Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Then it looks
Okay,
like
let's
that part of the
complain.
investigation led us nowhere. Well, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
Let's spend some components to skip our ship so we
So
can
we've
go
investigated 2 of
investigate.
the hidden rules. Paimon didn't think this prison would have so many weird
Alright, let's ask him.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there? Huh. Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
Getting by.
Ah. Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here. Impressive. Very impressive.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds?
Cannonballs.
Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Something even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here. But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
We have no idea.
Paimon might already know what you
If it is
mean
really
by
true,
other
then
forms.
yeah, they did that.
So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon's stomach doesn't feel so good.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, but if
I've got
it's
things
true,
to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Traveler,
or then just like before.
oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity? Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Oh, that's recommendations.
When will all the secrets end?
What? Yeah, cause it's enough.
Vidok isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back.
Ah.
Let's go ask them.
Just stay away from me.
Damn, we have no idea what the fuck is going
What are
on.
you talking about? Listen, you should keep your
Really
nose out of other people's
suspicious.
business.
Will that be connected to the cannibals?
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
That's weird. They'll probably never get
Their
anything
attitude sure
out
is
of these guys.
suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might...
Oh, that's asking.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
You see?
We
Sometimes.
just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well... right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
They just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month, and it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise
But
you
it
not to
might
try
also
anything
be
funny,
nothing.
though.
Just the
Even if
pipes
I'm not
being
on duty
cleaned.
tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences.
No reason not to find out the truth of
Oh, he left.
ourselves.
So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned? Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say... Alright, sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us.
If we miss our chance tonight, it'll be a while before we get another opportunity.
Oh, Paimon's so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate.
Of course. First, cross visions activate.
Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone. Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
This first person? What's going on? He's hiding? He's just trying to escape with this person. Hmm? Oh, there is. I gotta go. What the heck? So Charles in my dreams again. Charles escaped while the pilots.
Traveler, come on, wake up!
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time? Really? So we're finally
It's fun to strange something.
But...
Oh yeah, there is.
This should be the place.
Enough with the tricks. We're standing by for you. Well,
I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What'd you say? Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey,
I have
what's
to go.
the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here. Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Hey, do you know our boss?
And a friend of his.
Oh, we had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
There we go.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words.
Remember
when he
for the
left that
dream.
night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Meripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work, and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown. But has a child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, it's still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive. But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone, and that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to
Can you
escape
take us
somehow.
there?
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down.
Oh,
That's one
yes.
thing we know
This
for
is
sure.
Tantalia's dreams here.
Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
Really?
Alright,
Then
we
have
can
him
go
come
in.
investigate, pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here. Let's get going! Whew. We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right? If we ask Linny, he'll definitely have Fremine help us. Ugh. Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately,
Okay.
though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now.
Okay, finally.